can only remember the love he felt. And since memories of him are all I have left, well, I'm nothing but loyal to the person who created me after all. Malik Isagani, I hope I was worth it. I hope they were worth it.
Everyone knows the world is broken. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. It's gonna be fixed. You don't have the power. I do. Though I think our definitions of fixing are very, very different.
My father and the church taught me that lies grant power. This world of monsters taught me that lies can save or kill. The dead taught me how few you can trust with the truth.
The end has already begun. Diogenes, my master, shall devour the whole of existence to begin the world anew. Rid us of this eternal torment where death means nothing.
And we're live.
Whoa.
Hello. Roll20
Hello,
just gave up
hello.
the second I switched over. I'm glad that's staying the same. Roll20 is also with us now. Hey, anyway, hello everybody. Welcome back to Blades in the Dark, the Revenants, where we have found a way to conclude everything within 3 sessions. Will we actually do that? Maybe. I hope so. But we are approaching the finale one way or another, and we are approaching it by train, where last session we ended. Last session we ended after the crew had just made something like a pact with another vampire.
The crew, it's all Multo. Sorry.
Multo had his life force sucked, and I was like, oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry about that.
Unfortunately, the crew was already robbing this train on behalf of another vampire, the vampire, Lord Skurlock, who also is friends with a demon, who they are also in some way beholden to. So decisions will be made today. Will they be wise decisions? No, probably not, but decisions will be made. First, however, you're still on the train. You have the Clock of Worlds to find, an artifact that you don't actually know that much about because Lord Skurlock is on a very need-to-know basis. So who knows what it could do for you, perhaps? We will find out today. But first is time for introductions, and we are going to start with Glaiza.
Hello, everyone. My name is Glaiza. Shanya pronouns. It's Filipino. It applies to all genders. Really, everything I could ask for. Also, I may not make smart decisions, but I do make gay decisions. And honestly,
What's the
isn't that
difference?
better? Really? Isn't that better? Isn't that better for everyone? Really? Anyway, I'm passing it on to Andre. The most stable of the group.
Yeah, definitely the most stable, which is not the same thing as the most safe. Hello, I'm Andre. My pronouns are he, they. I'm playing Carrion, whose pronouns are he, him. And things are gonna go fine, guys. Everything's okay. Just, it's all good. I'm gonna pass it over to Prince, who is our nicest team member.
Hey, I'm Prince, also known as Prince Infidel. If you are also nice but not safe, I am he him. Today I'll be playing Elegy, who is also he him, who is having a great time as we are making nothing but great decisions that will not endanger or destroy anything any of us have worked on. Mm, and I will pass things over to Shiv, who is our.
That's the hesitation.
How do I put this
That's
nicely?
enough. That's sufficient.
Our most bastion.
Passions. Oh God, if I had a nickel for every time that was called passion. Hi, I'm Shiv, or Siobhan, Dr. Rebel's PhD. I use she, they pronouns. Today I will be playing Taibsha, who is mentally laying on the floor listening to the Cranberry Zombie over and over again, and everything's definitely okay. She's currently physically on a train, but in her little mind palace, she's laying on the floor listening to Zombie and probably some Evanescence too. She's doing great. Yeah, see.
All right. And also, I don't think I did my own intro, so I'm Janis, he, him. I run games here. Sometimes I also write games, and one of them will be published soon. But that's not for now. For now, it's Blades in the Dark time, and you are still on the train that has been labeled unstoppable and is currently rushing towards Night Market in Doscor. As outside, you see that the first glimpses of the Lost District are passing you by. Ruins of what appears to have been a mansion, another one, then an aqueduct. You are getting closer to Night Market, and you have two things left to do on this train. The first is to get the Clock of Worlds that Skurlock and also Nilofer, the vampire that you spoke to last session, once. The second is not staying on the train, because at some point there will be the Blue Coats. The Spirit Wardens are already on the train, as are 3 of the Silver Nails with the Spirit Wardens. So, as we see you make your way through the train, for a brief moment, as the electroplasmic railway gets illuminated by a sudden just fault, there's a flash of lightning, and you see a few cars over 2 Spirit Wardens, both holding a magnificent clock made out of precious metals with tubing to both sides. It is very clearly the clock that has been described to you. And besides these 2 Spirit Wardens, there are, of course, also the Silver Nails. And writing down something about this mission is the person that we spoke to last time, or that Shiv, that Taisha spoke to. It is Knight 41329, the leader of the Spirit Wardens. So they are all gathered together. What now?
We have the vampire lady who's she's still cross with us, or is she on better terms?
No. She doesn't trust you, but she's working with you for now, thanks to Moto.
Can't say who's not affected. I'm trying to think what. So, could I have an extra set of mask and cloak to toss on her while we moved off the train?
That is going to be a flashback, so.
Okay.
describe that, how you acquired that, and what it's exactly for. I mean, how you already plan to work with the
Taibsha
vampire. Yeah.
had disappeared for probably like an afternoon, especially after her interaction with Ula and Kyrian. And so we saw Taibsha like run out into the street and just kind of keep going. The rest of that afternoon, we do see her stalking the Spirit Warden. And there's this conversation, very low, happening. She's speaking out loud, the thing speaking in her head. And she's like, I know this is the easiest thing. I have qualms. I have qualms about this. And the thing in her head is, why? They wouldn't think twice about doing it to you. Oh, if they knew who you were, you'd be gone in a second. And it's several hours trying to stalk this other pawn, right? Somebody she's aware that what would happen upon her getting her hands on said pawn. And when she finally closes the distance, there's that dark hand that comes out and just an immediate pluck of those strings and a disconnect. And the pawn goes to collapse when their spirit is disconnected from their body. But instead, the body just cremates instantly, leaving just the mask and the cloak.
That may have to be an attune roll.
Okay. I could do that. That'd be a risky, or would it be
I mean, the effect here is because this needs to succeed kind of narratively.
Right.
The effect and position, I don't think matter that much. What
Okay.
matters is if this goes wrong, your passenger is going to crawl its way towards your consciousness again.
Oh boy. Do I have any way that I can give myself another?
This is going to cost you 1 stress base for the flashback.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're just gonna yeehaw. Let's go. Hey, look at her.
Oh, okay.
She's hanging in there.
All right. Just to be clear, it costs you 1 stress. It is also going to cost you heat because you have once again murdered somebody, but you know, I'm going to kick that down the road a little bit.
When has time to ever face the consequences of any of her actions?
I mean, that can be arranged very soon, but for now, we see you. Yeah, again, the effect or the consequence of this going wrong would have been that your passenger just stirs. But despite this murder, which is not something Taibsha would have just done a while ago, it keeps quiet. So why is that?
She fed it. It was not it taking over for her to do them. She did. That was her decision. And so in a way it was kind of like an appeasement in a way where she's not fighting it, she's listening. So it's soothed. I wouldn't say it's gone. It's just sated.
And we are moving back to the present time. Nilufar is in or getting dressed in full Spirit Warden gear. And as Taibsha takes care of that, the rest of you can make a plan of, well, maybe attack, maybe just action.
I think we can go in, maybe pretend that the vampire got the best of us. We go into that. There, they send people into this car. We take the clock. I don't have a plan past that.
I can open doors, and then I just put my hand on one of the thing and go, and it should just go bloop, blurp.
I think
That-
the problem
I
with
think I have-
using a regular door, though, is that we have to run over regular land. If I can find a door that I can see, we can get somewhere very quickly.
I mean, for now, you first need to get the clock. But I will say, Molto, opening doors may not even be the main thing you can do. You can also perhaps
Control the train.
disconnect parts of the train,
Yeah,
or at least close doors. Yeah.
yeah. That's I have control over the train, and the door is like bloop bloop. I have more than door control.
How far are we from the city, from Night Market at this point?
Minutes.
I have
Cool.
A few short
idea.
minutes.
This is where Shiv bleeds into Time Shell a little bit. So what if we just need to get our hands on the clock, and then we go into a car closer to the engine, and then Molto can just boop the cars behind us with all the Spirit Wardens in it, and they can just stay there. We can keep going. I didn't know you could disconnect cars.
I mean, if that's what we want, or we could disconnect the end and just let them go.
That's what I'm saying. We just leave the Spirit Wardens out in the Deathlands and buys us time at least, because they still have to move around the Deathlands.
The opposite.
People.
We would be the one being left, and then they would go.
Why?
Because the clock is in the back of the train.
We get the clock and then we move one car ahead of them.
I don't think we have a lot of minutes, but I mean,
Okay, maybe we're overthinking this because they're going to put the clock into something, right? Like some kind of way to carry it.
They are already carrying it, yes. So
Yeah.
they will secure it.
Like we don't, and if we get to Night Market in just the engine of the train, there's going to be a lot of questions and probably a lot more Spirit Wardens and Blue Coats swarming us. Maybe we just take the clock once they've boxed it up and leave more quietly.
yes, that last part.
I always wanted to disconnect a train car, though.
We are going to disconnect the train car. It's just going to be us being left behind while they continue.
Do we need to do that?
I can gather materials if we are stuck out here for longer than needed.
It'll just be us 4. I mean, 5. With a clock.
Outside, you now have left the aqueducts behind. You come by Gremlin Alley, where an apothecary is that you know about. You're getting closer and closer to Night Market, so now is the time to act.
I mean,
Clock.
let's just.
First, there is going to be get the clock, and then who knows?
Carrion is going to direct everyone else to move in to corner the 2 guards with the clock, and then Carrion is going to shoot them.
Just as a reminder, there are 6 people, not 2.
Oh, there's 6. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And there are also railjacks outside who are fighting off the ghosts, but would hear a gunshot. Like, you can do it. I'm just gonna say that is going to possibly go very wrong for you.
Right.
How about we do some flashbacks?
Yeah.
And have some stuff with us.
I love a flashback.
So where are we in the past, and also where are we physically in this past?
I would like to get a lot of interesting ropes.
I mean, all right, but what do you want to do in the game?
I know. In the game, actually, I also would like to get some interesting ropes. I would be spending some time with my boyfriend after, that little, and I asked, "Hey,
We get it. You fuck. What are you doing?
We did
I'm
not.
not sure
We
they
did not.
do.
We were sad. We sad
Yeah.
cuddled. We
I'm not
sad
even
cuddled
sure
is
that
what
was much of
happened.
a cuddle, but yeah, sure. Let's.
It was sad
It was
face
sad.
touching.
Yeah.
Anyway, after that was done, I would like to ask him if he knows of like ropes that can be manipulated with electroplasm. With my special, I'm gonna basically Spider-Man this nonsense. I'm gonna rope Spider-Man with my electroplasmic stuff, and I'm going to trap some of the guards in a Spider-Man way, and I need some ropes for that.
Mhm.
Yes, I'm gonna go. Is that possible, Janis? I am a robot.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to. That is not my usual merchandise, and I am terrified to think what you might use this for again, but everything can be arranged at a price at such short notice. So 2 coins, sure, you can have it.
Sweet. We have 2 coins, right?
I don't know. I'm not keeping track of your money.
I have 2 coins. It is fine.
Sweet.
I'm pretty sure we have at
grab
least
the coin. I'd be like, Carrion, can I have some coin, please, sir?
Just
for
tosses
my
you
thank you. Grabs it and beats up with Cedric. I have 2 coins. Here you go. Love of my life.
I feel like that's not exactly how the scene went, but sure, we
Sure.
have the ropes. And you also have the ropes in hand right now as the train is rushing ever onwards towards Night Market.
I would like to get as many of them sort of like tied like with Spider-Man. I don't know how to explain it in non-Spider-Man terms. There will be ropes coming out of me, and it will be grappling as many as I can get, so that
Like
they
a
cannot
net
move.
gun?
Sort of, sure. But it'll be coming from my stomach.
I will.
That's so much worse.
I know.
I will say it's possible, but you are in a moving train. That means you have the path between train cars as the only way to just get an angle. There are 6 people.
I will try to come closer before I shoot them with my stomach net gun.
You are kind of greeted. It's more like, pawn 7, 12, 59.
Hello. You need to drop that immediately. The clock, please.
That is not within your purview.
All right, then I'm shooting them with the net gun.
And I would say this is a desperate roll with no effect whatsoever, which means you need to get assistance or anything else from the rest of the crew to make it work.
Hey
guys, I'm gonna shoot him with a net gun. Can you help me?
It's possible, but
May I have a flashback?
Yes.
Okay. Our weapons guy, I forget his name.
Yeah. I also just forgot it, but yeah, your weapons guy.
So I'm talking with him. I have someone who can supply me with some drugs. Not recreational, at least not these ones. But I need a delivery system in case of emergency. Do you have a grenade or something like that where I can put the powder in and it disperses it?
poison net gun.
So many. There are so many toys you can use for that. Look here, I've got this pipe, bigger pipe, smaller pipe, many tiny pipes. I've got this one. You step on it, it just goes off.
I love him so much. He's my favorite. If I wasn't already dating Cedric, I would be like, all right.
You see these bullets? The tip here, that's just glass. On impact,
Okay, I need something maybe a little more quiet than a bullet.
he just draws a knife. You can coat it.
How many asses are you gonna stab,
Okay, we don't. I'm hoping to not stab people. I'm not great at that. Hoping I can just toss a ball or a grenade or something. And
I have something for you. This is custom made. And he just goes, Severosi. And he just produces sets of bolas, which are also apparently made to break on impact.
Nice. All right. How many of these do you have?
Of those, I mean, I have 3, but I'd like to keep one. You know, I'm kind of attached to them. Like I said, custom made.
I'll take 2.
Wow. That's going to be, I think, another coin, because this is slightly more ordinary than the ropes.
I will spend that coin.
No stress, because that's just a guy, you know, so that makes sense as a flashback.
All right, and it's going to be full of trance powder.
Okay, so mark the trance powder, and off you go, I guess.
So I am going to be attempting to bola the group or someone within the group.
Yeah, I think it makes sense because the Spirit Wardens wear masks, and they have very featureless masks. There's no just kind of direct entry point for the powder. It would make sense for you to bola the silver nails, probably.
Okay. Hopefully that will provide enough disruption/distraction that they can be.
Could I flashback to?
Oh yes. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Everybody, let's all flashback.
I'm going next, I guess.
So if Aloji lets us know that these bolos with the trance powder comes in, Taibsha goes, well, actually our masks are pretty formidable against particulate, so you will need to aerosolize it. It's fine, I can help. And so what would be trance powder then becomes an aerosolized thing, which the Spirit Warden masks do not protect against. So it wouldn't be as hard for the trance powder to get through the Spirit Warden masks.
Trance gas.
Truly,
trancing
really
the
great.
Spirit Wardens.
We're gonna force trans the Spirit Wardens. Really.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're kind of building up to a group action that's getting rolled here. So is Carrion doing anything here as this all goes down?
Is it possible for me to get no, it's a train car. There's not that much vertical space for me to get like a higher vantage point. You know what? No.
No, it's just not gonna do it. Okay.
He's got his gun.
I was about to say, or you could teach us how to throw the bolos since they're Severosi.
Oh yeah. Okay, we'll flashback.
We'll fly back to the gang going, all right, cool. Practicing.
I mean, that is just going to be an assist for the group action.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So Multo, Taibsha, and Aloji are going to be involved in this assault. we're going to get an assist for Elogi from Carrion. And the team counts the single best result overall.
Okay.
And the character leading the group action takes 1 stress for everybody that rolls 1, 2, or 3. So.
Oh, so that's terrible.
That's okay. I can take it.
You leading?
I mean, I'm the one with the net stomach gun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Moto was
I can
kind of
take it.
just first through the breach here, so I think Moto is leading. So, what is that roll for Moto?
I would like to roll finesse, if that's possible.
I think in this case, yeah.
Okay, cool. And then...
And,
This is desperate, right?
oh, yeah. This is getting desperate.
And how many bonus do I have at all?
1 from me.
Yeah, I think because you have so many people that assist you or that are part of the group action, I'm going to upgrade your effect level twice. So it goes from nothing to limited and from limited to standard effect.
Okay.
So desperate standard effect. Moto doesn't get an assist because Carrion is assisted Elogi specifically by training with the bonus.
Right. I'm with Logi. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
So
But you can push yourself still.
Yeah. I would like to push myself for 1 more bonus die.
And you can turn that to, trade position for effect. At that point, you might take out everybody.
Oh. Wait. So desperate.
Oh no, you're already desperate. You can't really push yourself any further
Yeah.
for effect. Yeah, but you can get
Make
your
it great
yeah.
instead of standard.
Yes.
Okay.
So Elogi's roll, I assume also finesse.
For Bolas, maybe.
With Taivsha's assist, would that be study then? Because she's looked into the tech of masks.
Sorry.
Taivsha's role, would it be study? Because what I'm contributing is knowledge.
No.
No.
Not in this moment. It needs
Okay.
to. You need to actually apply the knowledge.
Okay. Finesse?
Yeah. I mean, I think
Right.
you just have the knowledge because you know the Spirit Wardens. You don't need to roll for that. It's just like, can you actually do something with it in the moment?
Okay, so I'll say that would be finesse then.
Do I make the roll first and then wait for the other rolls, or am I the last one because of stress and I don't know.
I will offer a little devil's bargain.
Yep.
We love this.
Since you are using electroplasmic gear, you yourself are kind of that. This will send a little ripple effect through the train and is going to attract a lot more ghosts than are attracted to the train anyway.
Sure. Does that give me a bonus dice?
This devil's bargain gives you extra effect. That is the way we can get to the great effect, because you couldn't push yourself for extra effect, but or you couldn't trade position for effect, but I can give you a devil's bargain that does whatever. So
sweet.
I would say,
let me just redo that again. Desperate, and then great effect.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not sure how many dice you're at, but
I have 2 only. But I don't have any bonus. I haven't added any bonus dice. My
yeah,
finesse
you can push yourself for a bonus die.
Okay, I'll push
For
myself
2
for a bonus
stress
die.
for a bonus die, yeah.
Yeah, if everybody gets stressed here, I'm gonna be a 10.
Well, I mean,
So
you
that's
should get
fine.
traumatized. Yeah.
I mean, sure.
And then it's time to roll.
Okay, I'm gonna roll first.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not great.
It's not.
But
No,
it's
I
not
mean,
bad.
it's at least a conditional success already.
Sweating. Literally sweating. Okay. Taisha will go. No bonus dice. Jeez.
Ah, I got one dice. I got one stress.
Of all the times to not push yourself. All right, I'm going to use Rook's Gambit and
Good.
pretend like I am about to attack the clearly rebel
The
spirit
clearly
wardens.
rebel spirit warden with a
Yeah.
weird net gun coming
Mhm.
out of their stomach.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
but instead Bola the nails in the Mac group. To sway, desperate, risky.
Desperate, I think.
This
I
is
think we're all
desperate for
desperate
everybody.
here.
Yeah.
We're just all desperate.
Standard.
It is technically great, but it doesn't really matter for you because we're going to use this result for everybody. And
And one bonus from being aided by Carrion.
yeah.
Okay.
Pretty great.
So, Taisha, you, as unfortunately for you, as this electroplasmic energy discharges, something within you stirs once again, and you just hear distracting you. Oh, now where are we here? Where have you brought me?
God, we're in fucking Deathlands too. Jesus, yeah. Okay. And that's to instead of trying to like, I guess like guide Ology in how to do the proper throw, just kind of she freezes. There's just this look of panic on her face, and so that's that one is that she doesn't even do her part in making sure it works. Which was like, remember you have. She was going to be, remember you have to do it so it hits this way, and just nothing. Silence, frozen.
But it's still enough. So, Molto and Elogi, you can tell me how you take out the Spirit Wardens and also their escort of Silver Nails.
How many is it total? 6, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. I think it would be like half. I think Prince's Bolo with the trans powder catches more of the silver nails, I think, right?
I would say so, but up to you.
Yeah. I mean, like, I think there are only 2 silver nails and 4.
It's kind of 3 and 3.
Oh, it's 3
I
and
think
3.
you took 2 of the silver nails with you, and there were 3 more that are now with us, the Silver Wardens. But
Okay, so that bola goes right into the center with the silver nails, but there's enough like the impact, the spray of smoke is enough to distract the spirit wardens for.
And it does go through a little bit, I would say, and that makes them unprepared for the net gun that comes out of this random spirit warden that was like, this is not your purview. Well, net gun to your face. And they fall quietly, hopefully.
And so does the clock. The clock that wasn't really part of the plan, which falls But then, rushing past you is immediately just this shape of Nilufer. You can just see her curled hair as she just rushes past you. There is a bit of just stale, dang, grave-like air that just passes by you with like a gust of wind. But maybe I'm just going to offer that to Carrion. Maybe Nilufer isn't the only one that goes after the clock this moment.
We see Diogenes, who has not really been on the heist for most of this time, swoop through the cabin and try and snatch the clock first.
Nilufer is a very powerful vampire, so you're going to lose a die for that.
Okay.
And everything else I'll leave up to you.
Let's see. I'm going to use.
I mean, I think you're going to use Diogenes. So
yeah.
It's more like, do you have anything to add to the role?
I wanted to check Ghost Hunter if there was any abilities that granted me. No, not specifically. Cool. Let's. Can I take stress as carrion for Diogenes?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll push myself. All right, and then I'll roll for Diogenes. No bonus dice. 5.
Which is going to be a success. Except there is going to be a consequence. I mean, there is definitely going to be a consequence already, which is that Nilufer is not going to appreciate that. But for now, there's also the consequence that we see Diogenes rush past Nilufer and just grab, possibly growing extra talents again, the clock out of the air. And fly back to you. Nilufer just whirls around, hisses at Carrion, and then is going to not stop Diogenes, but briefly just brush over him, and you feel the energy, who knows if it's life force or just animating force of this great being just temporarily severed from you. And Carrion, you are what you are only because of Diogenes, right?
Yes.
For a moment, everybody else just sees you revert to the emaciated form that Diogenes saw and rescued in the wastes during the war. And you are going to take just level 1 harm, which I'm not sure if this is, you can decide if this is the physical harm of your life force just ebbing away for a moment, or if you're just maybe, it is that they see you like this, weakened. That is the harm.
Yeah, I think Carrion has put up such a strong front in front of everyone, and has not, I don't think, divulged that backstory to anyone in detail. So that is a very vulnerable moment for Carrion that definitely stings in a very particular way.
Bolto steps. How long does it last?
Long enough to notice, but I mean, we're talking about minutes to just seconds that you have left on the train anyway. So it's just You see it, and then it's over.
Got it. Steps forward to sort of like try to catch Carrion. And then when Carrion snaps back to muscle Carrion, takes another step back and goes, "We should go."
I think because Carrion wears such bulky clothing, I don't even know that you necessarily see like his like rib cage or his like limbs or anything. I think
Probably
you mostly
the
see
face.
his gaunt face, like all of his like cheeks just kind of cave in for a second, and like the sockets of his eyes like recede back more than you see like him wither necessarily. Yeah.
And this is, of course, also where Nilufer is just going to come in, just looking at Carrion, but also then at Multo, who has just made her so many promises, only for one of her people to just snatch the clock. Already you betray me. Already you take what is mine. Don't try to argue semantics with me now.
I'm not arguing semantics. Our agreement was that we would get you out of here. We didn't want the clock to fall and break. I didn't think that's what you wanted either, right? You tried to catch it.
It hasn't fallen, it didn't break, so you can now return it to me then.
Fine.
Carrion we'll just give it back. It's not that big a deal to carry.
Like we were just trying to catch it before it fell.
We were just being safe. I'm sorry if that was personal.
And I hold it like, don't doubt so easily. And then I hand it to her.
I have a question.
How fast she's going to reach out? She's looking a little bit like a very shy kind of street cat that is being fed by a stranger. But then she gets, she grabs the clock. Well, then we need to get off this train soon, I suppose.
To the very end car, then.
And yeah, Shiv?
What did all of this look like in my vision?
Oh, that is, yeah, I forgot about that. Yes.
Me too. It's okay. I just remember. I was like, wait a minute. So Diogenes is just an absence.
Diogenes
I don't
is an
know
absence. You can
what the vampire
kind
looks like.
of nothing really. Like the vampire. So, lore-wise, vampires are spirits that have kind of just taken a new body after death, but are just kind of merging with them over time. So they aren't really spirits. So it's kind of like, it's very hazy.
I was going to say, is it like Multo, but like with the focus turned down? Like I can see Multo's spirit very easily. But like, I can see that she's a spirit, but it's like almost like there's like Vaseline on the lens.
Yeah, like Starlock is so powerful that you can barely make him out at all anymore. She's not quite at his
But what did
seniority, but yeah,
look like when all of that happened? Because if anything, it's a ghost of his past.
See, I don't think you can necessarily tell the difference between people and ghosts anymore. So I think you didn't see anything there.
I'm gonna just absolutely, because Taisha is an extraordinarily observant person, even with new vision, see that Multo stepped forward in like going to catch Carrion, so like she at least understood something was up. And then Taisha will remember that blips up in the corner of the screen. So Carrie and I are gonna have a conversation.
Can I slit the throats of all of the crew members?
I'm not gonna stop you. We're like, Carrion is right. Whatever Carrion does, Carrion is right.
You can.
Karen, what are you doing?
Making sure they cannot talk.
Sounds right.
I think perhaps we've gotten a little too comfortable with ending people.
Carrion, the first person you see, you have served with them in the war. Who is it?
It was a rookie, a young lieutenant.
Oh no!
Was such a greenhorn at the time, and has ascended to become a bishop. But he's gonna be removed from the board very quickly.
Bulto looks at Elogi and goes, "We all know death isn't the end."
Oh, it is for the Spirit Wardens.
But
It's for the
I
I didn't
don't.
say that. I was just
Mm.
trying to calm Elogi.
I might have to flip a coin on whether or not, since the thing stirred, if Taisha has to feed it again.
I mean, you performed the ritual, so Taifsha is still in control.
Okay.
But that also means Taifsha sees Carrion get ready to just do that.
I think. Oh, she's really wrestling. I love giving my character, like, here is a very hardened moral stance you have, and then here's the reality of what you might need to do. I love doing this. I think because she froze, there's kind of a moment of buffering, like her trying to kind of get her sea legs again. And Carrion is at least going to get 2 of the iron nails.
Silver
and
nails.
then or silver nails, sorry. Witchy thing, sorry. I have iron nails in my house. So they're not coffin nails. I'm not that stupid. Anyways, and so the silver nails, 2 of them are dispatched. Carrion is going on to the 3rd, and all she says is, "The wardens are going to immediately immolate. Just be cautious." And it sounds like she's in pain saying that.
Makes cleanup easier.
And we'll just slit the next throat like you didn't even say anything.
And they do immolate immediately, and Taifsha, you hear a shrill ringing in your head immediately.
Since I get to control warden lore, she usually gets a ding ding when a civilian passes. It is like full church bells when a warden is taken out. It is just overwhelming, and she just kind of crouches down and puts her hands on either side of her ears. That's why she was in physical pain when telling you how to dispatch them, because it is going to be extraordinarily overwhelming due to her proximity to it happening.
Multa does the same thing that he almost does with Carrion, and sort of like steps forward. And if it's gonna take a while, just sort of like make sure Taisha's steadied during this time.
Taifsha is going to take level 1 harm here. You can name this whatever you want. And Carrion.
Deafened. For just a minute. Just can't hear nothing but bells.
Carrion. Is Carrion traumatized yet?
No.
It's about to be.
Well, would you like to resist getting the cold trauma? You can resist, but that is going to be a consequence of your action here, because I think you've done enough to earn it.
No. I don't want to resist. I will become cold.
And as you continue your morbid work there, you hear a different sound from outside. There's always the just sound of the train rushing, the rattling. But But then there's also suddenly a din that becomes a howl, almost as if there's a storm. But it is also something that you have heard before when you were in the Deathlands, when the ghosts approached, and you see just these hazy shapes of the gathered dead close in on the train. And
Cool.
yeah, it's probably time to get off.
Cool. We're gonna go to the very end of the car and cut off electricity so that those ghosts will follow the electric cars. That continues. And we will be.
I think they are no. So ghosts are also attracted to life energy. Interesting
Yeah, but
thing that
that-
you have done is you've killed most other people on the train.
Ah, well.
Yeah. So your choice now is get stuck in the Deathlands with a storm of ghosts closing in on you, or
So
going
is there
to night
nobody
market.
else there? Nobody else there? The people in the train are all pretty much dead. It's just us.
I did have Katoro and
You
Rodrigo
do have them,
still.
yeah.
So
Those
we
are
could
still
throw them
around.
as bait.
And there are
We
also like a
could.
few people who run the train. The rail jacks are outside. So there are still people, yes, but you have gotten rid of a lot of them.
So we
I
And there are
will.
enough ghosts for everybody, really. Like,
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
that's not, yeah.
If I can, I will grab the bodies of Rodrigo and Katoro, just as a safeguard in case we get swarmed, just to give us a little bit of leeway time.
Shield.
Or,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a little shield. Cool.
I have so many
You will
qualms
be
about
encumbered
this,
after
but-
this, which is, I think, the first time that we had somebody encumbered, but
I can
sure.
help.
Yeah, you're both
I can help
encumbered.
carry a
That's-
body.
Yeah. I mean, carrying a body slows you down enough that you count as encumbered.
No matter how
Um,
good you are at it, it does. You have to walk slower.
Yeah. Even Molto, who is, I'm not even sure if Molto is supernaturally strong now or not, but
I think
even
I
Molto.
think I could be, but I haven't chosen that yet.
Ah, okay. But yeah, the choice remains. Do you carry on to night market and deal with things there, or get stuck behind here and deal with a storm of ghosts? You do know that in night market you will have backup. You unfortunately also know that the backup is going to be Ironborn, but you're gonna have help there at least.
do we want to have Ironborn as our backup? Because I feel like that will cause as many problems as it solves.
How awake is Kataro and Rodrigo right now? They're like knocked out, right?
Yeah.
Can we frame them? Frame them for the deaths of the people over there, and just be like,
Unlikely.
oh, they did it.
Very unlikely.
I mean, they'll wake up and say, "No, we didn't kill our people." Like,
Yeah, they're just gonna
I
wake up
mean,
and
I feel like right
For-
now we are standing in a frying pan trying to figure out
But-
which burner we want to jump into.
Yeah.
So like
right now, like the discussion of who to frame is not one that you can realistically have in this time
yeah,
frame.
I was
So,
just
yeah.
thinking like,
Do we want to deal with
How-
Ironborn or do we want to deal with ghosts?
Yeah.
yeah,
We-
and I Go
at
ahead.
least with the Deathlands, I could ghost key us out of there. We just have to make it far enough.
You
for
can
me to
also
find
do
the
that in
door.
night market, and it's gonna be a lot safer. It's just a matter of finding something.
Right.
yeah, and
we're still wearing our masks. He doesn't need to know that it's us.
Yeah, we can don our shit and
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fine.
and yeah, we could throw Kataro and Rodrigo under the bus, sort of.
if we look like wardens, we could say they turned on us.
Exactly, and everybody who can say that they did not are dead.
Okay, we're thinking way too far ahead. Where do you
Anyway, we're
We're
gonna
gonna
go
go to
to
night
we're,
market.
we're riding to night market.
go? Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, we have to make these plans, Janis.
No.
So that you don't get us stuck
you're
with
explicitly
flashbacks.
supposed not to make the plans until you deal with the shit. That's okay, but it's fine. It's fine.
We have to go. We have to go 5 steps
we're
ahead.
seeing you. The game is designed to not have you do that because you can't just flashback, but it's fine. We're seeing you rush to the front of the train. You see the railjacks climb down the sides, get back inside. They're going to have questions, but they, at the moment, just need to escape the ghosts because there's a quantity of ghosts that even trained ghost fighters can't handle anymore.
I help them in.
Yeah.
Come in. Oh my God, the ghosts.
What is happening down? Who is she?
She's in full Spirit Warden.
Yeah, she should be.
Yeah.
She's in full Spirit Warden gear.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
We are just.
Forget about retcon that they just accept
The
everything.
vampires. The vampire did that.
And we are
It escaped.
rushing towards night market. And as the ghosts draw closer and closer, the howling storm becomes almost unbearable. All of you can make a resist roll, by the way. This is going to be resolve.
Sure.
I can't tell if I would have.
I think I did well.
I'm already not hearing a lot
Do-
besides the church bells. So would that
Do
be a
I
bonus
lessen
dice or
my
a
stress?
less dice?
Oh no.
No, I don't.
That's rough. That's rough.
Yes, you do.
Taisha, you
Twice.
hear this twice, essentially. You both hear this in a physical sense, and also you just sense it as a former spirit warden. I mean, that's okay. I have no idea what level of stress you're all at, but that's fine.
Do I take stress in that?
Yeah, take
Okay,
2.
so
It's 6 minus your
I'm
lowest result.
not-
But anyway.
doing terrible.
You're doing great.
As one John Bon Jovi said, "Whoa, we're halfway there."
And with that, just when it reaches its absolute just apex, suddenly you just see lightning discharge as you pass the barrier to Duskor. And you are on your way to Night Market, and you have maybe a minute until the train is going to stop. And you need to get out of there. So what is your next move when the train does come to a halt and you will be greeted by the blue coats and more spirit wardens?
How fast is
Are
the
we-
train now that we are approaching the terminal?
Oh, I mean, it is slowing down.
We're on the back half of the train, right? Like back end.
Yes.
And we have
You
we
can be
disconnected the
wherever
car?
at this point. I don't think you
Yeah.
did in the end disconnect
Okay.
anything.
No.
And then would Taisha know? This is a Taisha question. Would Taisha know whether the train fully comes into the station or it only stops for the engine and they move back towards it? Like, how would blue coats come onto a train that came through the Deathlands? Would this be something Taisha would know? Because my thought is, if we stay in the back and we dock and it is far enough in the station, we can sneak out.
You can jump
out
off.
the back door, and then they'll just come into a train with bodies.
Not all bodies.
Yeah.
But
There's a possibility for that, but this is the unstoppable train that has toured most of the Empire. There's going to be a lot of blue coats. You can possibly, like, if you go to the very... You can probably just go to a car that does not look like somebody is that nobody will enter through, just because it has no doors. This is a cargo train.
mhm.
And then the question is like, how do you get out? But yeah, sure.
Okay, because yeah, my thought is just to be able to find a way that we can exit before being detected, and then I can find a place to use the ghost key and get us out of there.
All right.
But that's so they would just come on, see chaos, but not us. Is the plan.
Even the cargo car has doors. They're just like bay doors for blowing up big things rather than regular
I'd
doors.
probably open one of those doors, but also distract the rail jacks to be like, look over there.
First, is that the plan that you just find a car that looks like it's going to be a bit
low
isolated?
Priority,
low priority, yeah.
So it wouldn't be the car with the vampire that she was on originally, and it wouldn't be the car with the clock, because I feel like if they're aware those things are on there, they would probably prioritize
those are probably the things that they are the least aware of.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure how much they knew. So, look, Scarlott's got a lot of people in his pocket, okay?
Yes, but you know who is waiting that he has in his pocket. And that's not the blue force in this case, but it's also Ironborn. and you. But the train decelerates further and further. And as you look outside, compared to what you just saw, the ruined Deathlands and obviously the storm of ghosts, Night Market looks so nice almost as you approach the station. A lot of new construction in progress, electroplasmic lights, I guess you could say nightlife, not that it's ever fully day, of Night Market is in full swing. You even pass by the statue of the Night Queen, the kind of both old goddess and also an official mascot of the district. And then you come past the just warehouses and everything off the station and enter the station. The train comes to a halt. You hear a few doors open. Question for Molto: do all the doors open as they should?
No. I make sure they're having a hard time opening some of these doors.
Okay.
Gives us plenty of time.
Does your interface ability call for a roll of some kind?
My character sheet. I may attune to the local, so I probably would roll for attune. I don't know if it says if that the whole saying is you may attune to the local electroplasmic power field to control it or something connected to it, including another hull. Doesn't say that I should roll, but it says it may attune.
Yeah.
Could I make a suggestion? Either I can make it in character or I can make it out, but you open the door we need, but you keep the other ones glitching.
Yeah.
So they're going to try to fix that problem and it gives us cover.
Yeah, pretty much is what I'm trying to, yeah.
I think that is going to be a roll if it's that specific. I'm not sure how you do that. It could be attune or tinker, whatever. I
have a tune, so I'm just gonna do a tune, really.
Yeah.
Position desperate still. Oh, that's like a chill out. Like we've been hanging out with these guys, you know.
They're all dead.
No, the Railjacks people. They're like, oh, you guys are fine.
This is a risky roll.
Fine.
Yeah.
All right. Effect.
Standard effect. I mean, it unless, of course, you want to push yourself. The standard effect is it does what you say it does. The great effect, if you push yourself, would be you cause some kind of accident that requires urgent attention from them and gives you perhaps more of an opening to escape.
Yeah, let's do that. I have enough stress.
Yeah, then you trade
Point.
position trifecta.
Alrighty then. Let me just grab that again. Risky. Great or limited? Limited. Great. Great effect, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I mean, I think it went well.
Okay.
I think I did great, actually.
Describe what happens to the train and what gives you your opening here.
I think what's happening is that as we're going past the doors and the bay doors, it's just really easy for us. It's smooth and it lets us go through. But the way that it looks for the people that are trying to go onto the train is that the train looks damaged, and it's, they saw the train coming in with a million ghosts and they saw the dead bodies. So it's almost believable that even the doors are having a hard time like sort of opening, and then when they open there's some bodies sort of like in the way as well, because we did kill a lot of people. So like it's believable that the train is having a hard time, and just sort of like opening the doors and all of that, and they every time they open a door they don't know what they'll see, kind of situation.
And yeah, we see them just try, and what is going on here? Hey, call the mechanics. That can't happen to a train like this. Just should have just stuck with the old ones, really. And how does that give you
more like broken up. I don't know. I'm terrible at puns. I don't. But
the train didn't stop. It says what it did. What it says on the tin. It stopped
exactly. Actually,
unstoppable, my ass. Like sure, but how does that give you your opening to get out of the train now?
How does the what? Sorry, say that again.
How does that give you your opening to get out of the train? Like, how do you exit the train?
Probably the very end of the, the door, and it opens, and we're just like jumping out quietly because everybody's so busy.
Okay.
There's dead bodies everywhere.
Okay, so you're exiting when they finally get in, and just
what
happened? And you
as
almost
much distraction as possible.
Yeah, almost immediately hear an alarm just go off in the entire station, of course. But as this happens, the door opens, you just jump out of there, and I think we're going to have our next group action as you try to stealthily get away when we return from the break that we will have now.
Oh boy.
So, see you
soon.
You have flashbacks, guys.
And we return.
Hello.
Shiv, can you lower your camera a little bit?
Literally behind this conversation, I was sitting too much like bisexual, and there's just a little alligator shaped moment. It's fine.
I
didn't realize how much height I lost if I stopped sitting on my feet.
Anyway, there is a new clock for you. It is called, because the text is tiny in Roll20, and Roll20 in its infinite wisdom does not give you the opportunity to adjust font size when just adding these nameplates or anything. It is called Escape the Station, and that is exactly what we're going to do. This is going to, because there are so many people around, everything that you do for this is going to have limited effect to start with, which means it's going to tick the clock once. But you can push yourself and so on. But first, I think what we have described is a group action to sneak away from the train. So who is going to lead that? I would first propose somebody who does not have a lot of stress and somebody who is good at being sneaky, perhaps.
I am neither of those things right now.
The final one, because I could at least have.
I mean, I
4
have
more.
prowl in 2. I have 2 prowls, so I could.
Well, I was going
do
to
that.
suggest Taibsha lead, but obviously with the risk involved. But I was going to say maybe before we had to do went to leave for this job, Taibsha maybe cased the place to figure out where she saw doors that she could unlock.
Quick question: does anyone have less than 6 stress?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5.
Oh, hey, look at that! Looks like Taibsha needs to
Not
do
your
that
last roll.
because I have 2 slots left.
So,
Doing great, y'all.
so
Awesome.
I mean,
I will
Taibsha
let
has
Taibsha
a point in prowl. That is
I have
correct.
a point in prowl.
Yeah.
And
Taibsha is also, I feel like Taibsha is kind of uniquely unsuited to leading group actions because Taibsha is kind of a bit blind, but
a little bit.
we can make it work.
I was about to say, because she's looking for a ghost door specifically, and that is our way out. So maybe she would lead it because she'd get us to where we need to go.
Yes, but I mean, you can't see a lot of, well, you can see people kind of. You're just not going to see like who's uniformed or not.
Yeah.
But we can do this with Taibsha. Taibsha has a single point in prowl, but that doesn't matter. Like it's really with leading group actions, it's more like who takes charge of the situation. You all need to roll anyway.
Okay.
So Taibsha looking for. We can do this like that. Taibsha takes charge. The group action that is going to be rolled here. So the action for Taibsha can actually be a tune.
Okay.
Somebody needs to direct Taibsha, and that is going to have to be like that. There can be a command and a tune roll, not a command and a prowl roll in there.
Question:
Cover like the stealth aspect. Yeah.
Would Taibsha see the electroplasmic stuff because it's ghost stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Cool. Go ahead, Andre.
It's
Sorry.
basically anything that's not corporeal.
I will guide Taibsha.
Look at you working together. That's so wonderful.
We're getting along. We're not slapping each other in the back seat of the family car anymore.
For now.
It's the worst road trip ever.
For now, Dad is kind of like struggling with his emotions, so that's why.
And
That
there's
is
just
going through
Aloji
it.
driving the car with the mic.
And Mom
I
is
think it's
like,
time
"Oh,
to
I
start
need to keep this
rolling."
family together."
So, Taibsha, as you getting led to avoid patrols and other pitfalls here, search the station for a way out. I think it's time for you to roll a tune.
I would like to flashback.
All right. A flashback is going to cost you stress because this is a very secure station. I'm not saying I want to traumatize you again, but I probably will if you flashback here.
You say you don't want to traumatize me. I want to traumatize me. Anyways, so yeah, so it is a super secure station, right? Like it is something that she couldn't get physically in. And but we know Taibsha doesn't use doors the way most people do. So what she did was try to climb. It was a bit clumsy at first, but she got to where she could get on the roof and then basically try to sense below her where the ghost doors would be, to just kind of try to, so when they get off the train, she has a direction. She doesn't know it exactly, but she knows kind of if we get off on the track, it would be head east or head west or something. And, just to make it more tragic, she's got the Spirit Warden uniform that she had just acquired in hand when she goes to do this. And this was all done by herself without anyone else. So I'd probably be a prowl. Wrong.
Prowl, yeah. Yeah.
I know technically you have to offer the devil's bargain, but I have an offering, a sacrificial offering.
Sure, I don't have to be the only one coming up with those. So,
what if she worked? Because she's obviously working with the thing on this day that she does this. What if the thing kind of cloaks her in darkness at the cost of something?
How many things do we want to offer to your powers? Like at some point, you're just going to be a superhero. I'm not really.
It's fine. She's not long for this world. You don't worry about my power scaling. I'm probably going to drop dead at some point. Keep
but the passenger is going to be stronger.
Yeah. Cloaking you in darkness is not really something that it does, I think. It does cause destruction, which can distract.
Yeah. So maybe, like the proverbial brick thrown elsewhere for her to get up there.
Yeah, it's not just gonna be a brick, but we can get to that. Yeah, sure. No. Okay. We can see how well or not so well you roll, and I think. Okay.
Any bonus dice for what I've done?
Beyond the Devil's Bargain, I don't see anything.
So it's just one for Devil's Bargain?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll take 5.
All right. So describe how you prowl, and then describe as you leave, because you did succeed. The bad thing isn't going to happen. Describe how you prowl, get the information you need, and then as you leave, what kind of vulnerable situation or position are you in where the passenger begins to slightly sabotage you as a little joke?
So the prowl is a success because the passenger actually helps guide her to handholds in the real building, because she's seeing kind of the ghost of something that was there and can't find the handholds where she could climb. Passenger saying a little to the left, all this, like they're working together. She's like, okay, yeah, we're doing great. She sits up there, she attunes, gets the idea of at least the lay of the ghostly building that was once there, and comes down. And when her feet hit the ground from her reconnaissance, then she's not herself for the next hour. And she has no memory of what happened in that time.
Okay. So if you say it like that, then we don't even know what the consequence is yet. That will happen as we move back to the present. And
where
you attune to lead the group action.
Which is we're back desperate. Would this be a great action for taking or great effect for taking the Devil's Bargain?
No.
No.
What? The Devil's Bargain doesn't matter here anymore. You started limited.
Limited. Okay. Whoops. Hold on. I hit the wrong thing. Okay. Position. So I doing the flashback bumps. I always forget the action. I'm so sorry.
I don't know what actually did your flashback accomplish?
I wanted to have, basically, she had at least a direction to go.
Oh, okay.
So it would just, I guess.
Then I think that would increase effect. Yes.
Okay. No bonus dice. Hey. I'm doing great at the cost of myself. It's fantastic.
I almost need to say, unfortunately, this is still
a group roll.
So everybody needs to roll, unless somebody stays behind and just gets captured by the blue coats, which I don't think that's going to happen.
So. Right, and then I take a stress for the flashback. So there we go. I think I'm up to date. There we go. Taisha's done. That's my turn.
Uh,
Kill her.
May,
Always, yeah.
may Elogy and assist with social stealth, like telling everyone, okay, we're moving this way, we're walking this way, and I didn't. Confidence.
I think since it's Taisha leading the way, and
Okay.
I'm not sure, like you can Rogue's Gambit this if you really want to, but just by default, I think that's a bit of a stretch. So, like if you had led this, then sure, but you're not the leader of the group action in this case.
Okay.
Limited effects, correct?
I mean, it's been upgraded to standard. It doesn't matter what you put in there.
Okay. So prowl
would be the simplest, yeah.
And I'm commanding.
You're commanding Taisha to just make sure they don't stumble around too much. Okay, that's
So,
not 1 or 3, 1, 2, or 3, so that's fine.
Risky standard.
Yeah. Also fine.
I don't suppose you got a devil's bargain for me, like.
I have foresight to assist a teammate without paying stress.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Elogy for that. Yeah, assist. How I prepare for it? I don't know. I'm smart.
I mean, sure. Just because I want to get us out of the
Spirit Wardens normally have very loud, clanky boots because they want to be noticed. But you're like, that's not for our purposes. So you soften the soul, so we're actually kind of quiet, moving through the crowd.
Sounds great. What a smart move for me.
Yeah.
Thank you for your smart move.
I think that might mean you crit. I don't think that's actually a rule. I think I'm supposed to take the best result from everybody individually. We're just gonna say it's 2 segments off the clock because you updated the thing. And yeah.
Wait a second. None of y'all roll that gave me any stress. I'm so proud of you guys.
Everything goes well until you already got your consequence in the past. You just don't remember it, Taisha. Until Taisha, you do see something. You come to a spirit well that you could quite possibly use to escape, except it is kind of just, it is flickering in a way as if something had just recently torn it open and it had been closed again in a very haphazard way. As if somebody had just torn open a well to the ghost field to cause a distraction in the past, or perhaps just to cause destruction. And for the rest of you, you realize that Taisha has led you to a somewhat more quiet area, but it feels like you feel uneasy, and you all can see this because you all have the ghost sight ability. That is something that you have been taught by Taisha, so you can see that there is something that is wrong. And you also see that this has been recently, like you see the stonework has been clawed open in some places. Something has happened here very recently.
Is there...
How? Go ahead, sorry.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead. I want to hear your question.
I was just saying, like, are we able to tell how recently? Like, within the hour, within the day, a week?
No.
24 hours ago?
Cool.
Recently enough that it hasn't been repaired yet fully. It has just been patched up a little bit and just cordoned off, but just see that something has happened here.
Could I use my... Like, does this appear to be, like, bestial? Is this, like, claw marks? Or is it just, like, rubble that's just been collapsed?
Well, Shiv, what does it look like?
It's deep, like it's stone, but it's deep claw marks that are dripping with black ichor. I think Carrion would know exactly who did that 24 hours ago. Everyone else would be like, "Oh, what's that?"
Also, however, the alarm has gone off, and you see striding towards this specific area, flanked by two just regular blue coat officers, and then also horseshoe mustached captain, who you all know is Captain Caldera of the Blue Coats. Somebody that a certain Tasha would like to see disposed of.
Tasha. Tasha with stupid parties. And I won't say anything. Wardens. Is Tasha there?
Oh, probably not. No.
Cool.
Why would
Then
Tasha
I'm chill.
interfere in your things? Yeah.
I'm chill then.
But yeah, two blue coats, including two blue coats plus captain of the blue coats, Caldera, and two spirit wardens marching towards this place. Not you. You have snuck away, but this is obviously something that is investigated. So if the alarm goes off, somebody is going to come check it out.
So Caldera is with Spirit Wardens currently? Like, there's Spirit Wardens exam? Okay, this is such a bad idea. She's gonna go over to them.
Okay. Shiv. Oh, no. We're doing this in character. Taifra, as you look at Eloji just walking over to them, you see that who is walking towards one of the Spirit Wardens is the highest field officer rank of the Spirit Wardens. What rank is that?
Oh my god. So we had Bishop. This would be Knight.
We had Knight already.
We had Knight. So I guess the next highest would be a Queen.
All right. Yeah.
The kind of queen.
Because rooks would be below knights. Like, so we got
that makes a certain amount of sense. The only people
describe this queen for me, honest.
Queen covered head to toe with a mask on. Like,
mask. I would describe.
Like, what kind of queen does the mask? Fine, I'll be normal.
To you, Molto, the masks all appear the same color, but to Taifsha, she can actually distinguish the shades of white.
She used to.
What? Oh, well.
I said she used to. You're blind now.
That's true. I actually wonder if Spirit Warden masks.
Okay, fine. We approach and Eloji, you just see this person. Can Eloji tell that this is a high-ranking Spirit Warden, or do they just look almost indistinguishable to somebody who is not really an expert in the matter?
The whole deal is that they're indistinguishable, but
well,
at least in uniform. But there is at least an air. If you someone gets a bit of power, they're going to walk a little.
Eloji, you can't tell what rank they are or anything, but you can see that. This person stops, everybody else stops, and they just walk past everybody, including the captain of the Blue Coats, presumably looking at you through the mask. Name and rank? Or designation and rank?
Pawn 83-7.
You are not expected here.
No, a bishop told me to retrieve this captain. I don't know what the purpose is.
Taibsha, while this is happening, Taibsha is trying to attune to the doorway to fix it, essentially. Try to shut it properly so then it can be opened again. Like, magically. Like essentially spiritually closing the door all the way so it properly seals and can be reopened. Taibsha is Bishop 10, 26, 17. I was notified of a disturbance here in the station, attempting to balance door to prevent any leakage.
That is why I am here. And I do not answer to bishops, as you surely know.
Taibsha knows this voice. It's like just apologies. I just got orders. I don't question.
And why would I not know these orders? I would give you these orders.
I was told by what was I didn't write down the designation of the night on the
4/13/29.
I was notified of by night 4/13/29.
And where is night 4/13/29?
I don't. I am not his superior. I'm not their superior. I just received the order. I did hear church bells, though. So.
Night 4/13/29 was supposed to be aboard the train.
The church bells were concerning.
How would night 4/13/29 also at the same time work on this issue that occurred after they were dispatched?
Shall we do a net gun, guys?
I shoot them. I shoot them.
This is going real bad, real fast.
Can I reconfirm my attune roll?
I don't know how this is gonna work out, but
I would like to the attuning that I was going to do to stabilize the door would like to swap to ripping it just open unceremoniously too.
I mean, you're not here right now. Like you're not at the actual spirit well right now, but somebody else could. Like somebody else.
I will try. I have 2 attune, so I'll give it a shot.
Can it be an assisted attune? Like 2 of us doing it?
Certainly.
That's not great. Thanks, Janis, for making that kind of.
It's your stress. I don't know if you want to be traumatized. Sure.
Sure, that's fine. I can do it.
This is desperate, right?
Probably, yeah. I mean, honestly, whatever happens is gonna be bad in some way, but the bad thing you're trying to make happen will help you escape.
Great.
Sweet.
Standard effect. 1 bonus die from.
I don't have to pay stress for that because I still have my foresight.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Sweet. I'm stress free.
I do.
And then
I don't know. In this case, though, molto.
All right.
Since this was kind of set up by one of your crew members, how did you foresee this, or did you perhaps even follow Taibsha?
Yeah, I absolutely follow Taibsha.
Good. Okay.
Yeah, I saw it happen. I was just like, that's not great. So I absolutely follow Taibsha and prepare for this.
And I will pay 2 stress to push myself as well. If that can I do that? Can I get an assist and push myself, or no?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Good luck.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah.
That's great.
I think we see Carrion is trying to rip open this ghost door, and then we see Molto assisting in it, and then from below we see Diogenes hobble up and with his claws also open the door, and that's what manages to push it open.
I love it's like who's taller? So I'm assuming Carrion is taller, and then there's Molto right under, and then there's a
Molto's shorter.
little like it's like a little ladder kind of thing. It's awesome.
I do like that this is just a physical thing now that you just pull out the ghost field a little bit. But we hear like Elogi and Taisha, you don't even see this because you have your backs to the others. But you do see that Captain Caldera just looks behind you, just squints like, what's that thing? It's a fucking bird. Then all of a sudden there's a screeching sound behind you as the ghost field is suddenly ripped open, and there are immediately more alarms. And just some kind of screaming. It's hard to make out the exact words. The queen is definitely imposters. And
before
you act, no, before you get to act, because Captain Caldera saw it first, Captain Caldera is going to draw his gun and shoot. I'm not sure who was the last to speak.
Shoot, Molto.
What? I guess is going to shoot.
I was about to say, Taisha has announced herself as the highest rank here.
Captain Caldera is going to shoot in the general direction of Diogenes.
Why? Just a bird?
It's a
this
freak.
Animal-hating captain.
Creature.
This animal-hating
That is a man. Behold, a man.
If you don't want to have the bird shot, then I guess he's gonna shoot Carrion. Fine.
Diogenes, obviously nothing can go wrong.
I think that Diogenes grew a set of extra claws again, so that's just weird enough to warrant a shot. But yeah, why not? We're gonna shoot Carrion, and
whatever.
Well, that's going to be level 3 harm unless you resist.
No, why would I resist?
Resist, then.
I have no stress left. I'm done.
What if you get a 6? That's net positive.
And then you want a more fucked up Carrion? Do you really want that?
No, I'm saying if you get a 6, you'll.
You know what? It's fine. If he's not gonna resist, it's okay. It's not like he's dead, right? It's fine. We'll save him. We'll get out of here.
It's just level 3 harm when you still haven't escaped yet. But yeah, Carrion, you get shot. Unless you resist, then you still get shot.
Will
but
resist. We'll see. All right.
In this case, yeah, you for some reason feel it coming and just get out of the way, and this shot is just going to be a grazing hit now, so that's just level 1 harm instead of level 3, which still leaves you with the problem that more alarms are coming, more alarms are going off, more people are coming. And
is that door open again now?
The door?
The spirit.
Oh, the spirit well? Yes.
Yeah.
And also ghosts are going to appear immediately. And Taisha, the tension here is, there's not even tension anymore. You are in just a fight.
Yeah.
and there are these delectable spirits pouring out of the ghost field. How many uses of your ritual are left?
One.
I think it's one now, yeah. As you just once again hear the passenger. Come on now. It's time to wake up.
I think maybe to draw some attention. Type should typically.
Oh, there's no drawing attention here. You're in a fight.
Well, we are in a fight,
Yeah.
but to draw, I guess we're in a fight. She's trying to tank, so she wants to pull aggro.
Okay, that kind of attention,
Finds
yeah.
the like line of sight towards the queen on deck, takes her mask off, revealing a defector, a known
Mhm.
and Taisha just takes the mask off and goes, I'm not one of you anymore, but you never figured out how to take away my knowledge. And is going to run towards the door. Just take that moment and just bloop, try to dive in the door and see if she gets stopped.
How do Spirit Wardens fight?
Well, I come equipped with a lightning hook and
That's whispers. What kind of weapons do Spirit Wardens usually have?
What I was going to say is that it's typically less damaging and more containment. So like hooks, bullets, like that kind of stuff. Like it's going to be less like they have like physical like damaging things and more probably more supernaturally equipped, but can work on corporeal bodies like of containment. Like even like something that would be like shackles, you could throw like a bolo and like shackle something. It's supposed to do spirits, but they work in real life.
Yeah, in that case, the queen is going to draw something crossbow-like almost, and fire a bolt at Taisha that is crackling with lightning-like electroplasmic energy. Could pierce a ghost, could definitely bring you down.
Yeah.
And you're just running away.
Just running. I'm literally just drawing fire. That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
I know that queen is going to be very mad that this particular person is in charge of all this.
She just can have your knowledge if you're dead, and shoots. And you're also going to you're not going to take level 3 harm. You're just going to take level 1 harm, but you're also going to be fully incapacitated. Unless you resist. As always.
Resist, which might put me over, which would be a very fun time to unleash. So resolve, no bonus dice. I don't think I have Iron Wall. No, that's just for scared. Okay. Moderately okay.
Wait, no, that's not a resolve roll though.
Oh no. Well, resist prowess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah, that
no,
I didn't hear you say that. Well, that's even better.
You know, I think it's great.
It's almost
actually.
like you're trained that if you get hit with friendly fire, you can keep going.
Hey, you lose the stress.
The shot goes wide as how do you evade this, Taisha?
Taisha, so we've just established this, is she can't see the physical object, but she can sense the electroplasm.
Yeah.
And so instead of being essentially unable to sense as much because of when she had vision, now it's like her whole, like, it's almost like 360 vision, right? She used to just only kind of have what she could physically see. Now she just feels that electroplasm going towards her back, and she just hits the deck for a second and springs back up and keeps running. And so that shot just goes straight over her physical form. and then she almost chases it, and so the electroplasm bolt is going into the spirit well first.
But as you're trying to get away, suddenly you hear, as somebody has unmasked themselves, you hear an almost triumphant yell of, "Found them!" as a lumbering figure rushes towards the fray here. It's him. Carrion gets to meet all his friends today as the huge bearded shape of Ulf Ironborn, drawing not an axe, but the saber of the Blue Coats, as he is also in disguise alongside his crew, just rushes towards the Blue Coats, actual Blue Coats that you are dealing with. And we're going to have a fight on our hands here, but Elogi and Multo, what do you do?
So, Elogi
Can we
is going
escape?
to...
You can
Elogi is
just
going
run
to
away.
pull a Carrion and pull out 2 pistols.
Rubbing off on you.
A slugger pistol and a regular pistol.
I feel like doing that is almost in itself, you're pushing for, you're already desperate. Well, sure. What do you do with the 2 pistols?
All right, so the slugger pistol is, creates the concussive blast,
Yeah.
which disorients people. Gonna shoot that one off, hoping that it does that and shakes people up. And with the regular pistol, try to shoot the captain.
That is a very involved action. I feel like I'm going to let you do that. The captain is ultimately just a regular person, and there is an element of surprise that you have now. But you need to do this so swiftly and just draw and fire 2 guns in succession and react to the effect of the first one. I'm just going to say I subtract a die from this.
That is unfortunately fair.
Like, the effect is going to be there. It's just going to be hard to pull off.
May I suggest a devil's bargain?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Since we established that we were very close to these people, talking to them in this crowded area, even as Elogi's trying to back away and fire twice, he's going to take some blowback no matter what from this concussive blast. Like, he's going to take harm as well.
Yes. If that means the concussive blast is strong enough to knock everybody down, then you need to get up immediately again and shoot the second gun. But sure, why not?
All right. So finesse, prowl.
I
sway somehow.
It's not. I think prowl would make sense to me. No, not. Let me just. So, skirmish would make sense to me. Prowl is also things like running, jumping, tumbling. So yeah, that is kind of just, you need to just fire the gun and just immediately get back up again. So prowl makes sense, yeah.
All right, I will have exactly 1 die.
I will have another devil's bargain for you, which is that Nilofer, who's still with you, will come to your aid. The downside of that is that Nilofer will come to your aid. And
well,
I'm not
sexy
sure
hot
exactly
mommy
how.
will help us. It's fine.
And Nilofer, as a vampire of a certain standing, is going to be identifiable by Ironborn.
Okay. I'm seeing nothing but upsides here. So like, all right. So
All right.
It's proud +1 at this point.
This is going to, I'll say, if you do that, you're going to have an opening almost to escape. You're just going to have Ironborn left to deal with. So I am going to tick the escape the station clock.
Okay. Standard.
You will
effects,
escape. It's
great
just
effects.
possibly Ironborn will escape with you.
Yeah, sure, let him come.
Yeah.
We can all be buddies.
Sure.
Group trip, standard effect, great effect, great effect.
This is standard effect now.
Okay.
I mean, standard effect in regards to the clock is going to be ticked twice. Well, well, then
Before we escape, can I net gun
first-
Ironborn to his feet?
first,
Later.
Elogi, how do you bring down the gathered Spirit Wardens and also Blue Coats, and then execute Captain Caldera?
So, and I at basically point blank range, like 6 feet away from them, she pulls out these 2 pistols, fires the concussive shot in the midst of them, hitting the queen right in the chest as they all fall and the sound rings out. People are screaming. The group of them drop to the ground, and as he hits the ground, he levels the other pistol at the captain, who is also on the ground now, and fires, putting one right into his neck. And then scrambling, abandoning one of the pistols.
As you scramble away, just as you look up from killing the captain, you see somebody else, another blue coat, side of their foreheads bleeding from where they just hit the ground, hit the cobblestones in the station. Just level their pistol at you. And then somebody just caresses their bleeding cheek, says, no. And you see the life force just seep out of them as Nilofer takes off her mask, looks at you. Time to leave. And you rush away into the ghost field. All of you. Somebody might have to carry Carrion. Luckily for you, there is a big burly man who just snatches you up. You get carried away by Ulf Ironborn. Several of his Scorpion and the gang members also in pursuit. And where, it's a little paint the scene question for Taifsha now. Where do you lead them? Where do we come back in the next scene?
I feel like it's probably too hot to put us right back at our but what if we okay.
What?
Sorry, it's too hot to put us back in our hideout. But
you know what? You can go to your hideout. You will just reveal it to Nilofer and Wolf Ironborn in the process.
Right.
Sure, why not? I see
but
no
what if
issue.
we go visit some of our friends? We all tumble out of the mouth of a gargoyle.
The Dimmer Sisters will not allow you in.
I won't. Well, one of the gargoyles on the outside.
they're not going to take that level of heat. Not right now for you. Not when you have a vampire that they don't know.
That's true. Okay. I'm gonna go.
Skurlock.
I do know where Skurlock is, but
I don't know. Like, you can't just go anywhere. It doesn't have to be with specific people. You have enough to deal with. You have with Ironborn there already.
the door of a playhouse opens, and it's the playground that she got the doll at. It's in our district, but not near our hideout. So if we need cover, we can still get away. So it's just these very beat up looking criminals tumbling out of a children's playhouse that's long abandoned. And it is a like clumsy dismount, because there was not really, like, since the entrance was so like messed up, it's not like we can just walk out normally. It's like we do just like tumble out, because it's almost like keeping momentum of how we entered. So that's where she takes them.
And you all exit out of the ghost field. Taisha first, followed by Nilufar, Multo, Elogi, 1, 2, 3 Scofflanders. But Ulf Ironborn and Carrion are fashionably late, because as we flash back a little bit, inside the ghost field that you travel to, Ironborn knows, of course, exactly who is in this crew and understands enough who he has just grabbed. And at some point, there is just kind of nook as he steps away into the mist of the ghost field, sits Carrion down and unmasks you. Finally! No horse to ride away from, is there now?
We're all friends here.
No, that is just...
No, we're not here. It's just
You're not
Carrion
there.
and
It is just going to be Carrion and Ironborn. And Carrion, you are hurt, but you can possibly still actually escape.
What do you want?
What do I want? And his just eyes shift as he gets all of a sudden very, very agitated. They start in some kind of amber color, go to green, then steely gray, then back to this amber color. I want life. I want to live. I come here after your people. Your army come to my country, killing, pillaging, just to build more factories, to poison us with Leviathan blood. I come here. And who is here already? You. Imperialist foot soldier. And you want to kill my sister and then ask me what I want?
Yes.
But I told you what I want. I want to live. I don't want to die on the God-forsaken soil that your empire left me. I want to build something for my people. I want to protect my people. Perhaps a little bit of real wine here and there, a bit of coin. I want that. I don't want to die in the dirt like you would have had me. So, what do you want, foot soldier?
I want to kill you again. And then he will just immediately launch into another attack.
You are wounded. So that is definitely going to hinder you here. But yeah, how do you attack? So what do you roll?
I am going to use skirmish to just try and I'm gonna grab the bone knife. I'm just gonna try and gut him.
So we will invoke harm here because you have enough of that. Harm can introduce a bad outcome or a new problem for the character. I'm not sure that's going to be happening here because he kind of isolated you. It can reduce an action or attribute rating for a roll, so it would lower your dice pool, or reduce your position or effect. Now, I think you want to kill him again, so reducing effect is not it. Your position is already pretty bad, but yeah, I'm gonna let you choose between worse consequence, so kind of even like extra desperate, or reducing your action rating.
I will reduce my action rating.
Okay.
So, and then -1. So
it's going to. I mean, you still haven't entirely figured out what his deal is, but you can do something about him now. So how do you wound him? As he's extremely careless, almost as if he doesn't fear death.
I am going to try and carve out the area on his left pectoral to try and pull out the aorta.
And you will do exactly that with just an almost. It's surprising you still have that in you, wounded as you are. But instinct takes over, I think, and you just do it. Begins bleeding and just sputtering it. And what do you think that will do? He is going to topple over very soon. But
it will make me feel good.
And that is where the problem comes up, because you didn't roll a clean success. You'll get away from him at least, because he is going to, well, die. We'll see whether that sticks or not. I mean, it's, but he is going to temporarily die from this, at least. But he still has enough of a fight in him to grab you, pull you up. For a moment, you are just, your feet are not touching even the just kind of semi-immaterial ground of the ghost field anymore. Is that what makes you feel good? You come to Scotland. You kill our people. Did that make you feel good?
Yes, it did. I was born to kill.
What were you born to do?
Born to. You think we are born to do anything? I have seen a great general born to lead Scotland to victory die not in battle, just because the rations that we had after you bombarded us for days turned to shit. Great general, born to lead us to glory, died of dysentery. I have seen your empire bomb a university. Many great minds born to advance all of us. Ashes. I have seen myself lead the last charge, born to sacrifice myself for Scotland. And yet here I am. You think any one of us is born for anything? Blood just running freely down his face. You delusional little man. There is no fate. There's just what you do with the life you have. But you are just a foot soldier. And with that, the light goes out in his eyes and he falls down, and you with him, his blood smeared across your chest, but you are free as he dies.
I think Ariel in this moment is just going to continue stabbing him, not in an angry way. He's performing a sort of experiment. He will go for his stomach. He will slit his throat. He will all.
Yeah,
He's just gonna go crazy on him.
The scene as Ariel gets busy there. Outside, though, outside the ghost field, the rest of you still have the Scotlanders to deal with. Or as they just look back and forth between each other, one of them probably you would guess the second in command, just old, gray hair, gray beard, hair slicked back, beard kept short. Not a lot to just hold on to in a fight. You also see that, yeah, like, you see like this is somebody
An old guy.
It's an old guy, but also somebody who you can tell has lived perhaps a different life than another old guy we know. As you just look at him, you see that one of his hands, just several of the knuckles have slipped back from just years and years of, punching people and fighting.
Right.
Yeah.
Moto is like, are they looking like they want to attack us or anything?
They just look back and forth between each other and look to the ghost field.
Do you want to just sit down?
Two?
I don't know. You just wait for them to come out?
Are they lost? Looking at Taifsha.
So yeah, I think Taifsha is a little more on the unstable side after all this. So she hit the ground when they came out, and she's just kind of like nails in the dirt, like heavy breathing, because now her dam is gone, and she's just trying to keep it suppressed, because that was the last tick before her ritual falls out. And so now it's just, yeah, she's just heavy breathing, and she's just, what happens next is up to you.
Are they lost?
There's a lot going on here, I think. Clearly.
Sit down
He's done a lot.
and wait.
What? So, yeah. Just stay calm. We know as much as you do right now.
She stands up and like that kind of like, you know, she's always moved like a creature. It's a little worse now. And she just goes, I opened the proper door. If they can move, they'll find it.
You were leading. Where?
Is your leader not good at following?
Can somebody give me a clean answer here?
I'm
did
telling
give
you a
you a
clean
clean
answer. I told you to sit down and wait. Because we're also waiting for our friend to come out. You can go back in if you would like.
No. Door's closed. Oh, this way.
Oh, is it closed? Okay, well, good luck, Ariel.
Well, I assume once you're out, you can't go back in, but the door remains open for anyone following. But I don't know.
No, it's closed or open.
Okay.
It's open.
I think that's when, like, yeah, it's the you can go back in. Taisha like kind of moves a bit strangely and keeps the door open. And there's definitely a war happening on her face because it is Carrion who's in there, and she has some complicated feelings right now. And yeah, there's a moment where even like, you know, the thing in her head that's starting to be like, you know, listen to your instincts, they're fine, they're great, you know, is just slam it, and that's why she's forcibly holding her. She says the door is open and they can come out if they move. I can't make them move.
Will you keep it open if we go back in?
Our people are in there too.
Hey, we'll keep it open for as long as Carrion needs it.
Carrion.
You can go back in. I make no promises. Open doors let in more things than we want.
The just older one of them just looks at Elogi. You come with me?
Why would I do that?
Your people in there too, as you said.
The most capable.
You don't want to save your man?
We trust our people.
I don't know. You've clearly not met Carrion if you think he needs my help.
He needs to be carried. That is how we last saw him. But now, as this discussion just continues, I think Carrion is going to step out, possibly, unless you have other plans.
You see Carrion coated in blood.
Oh.
Hell.
Seems that he didn't need to be carried.
Oleg, warn the others. And the older fighter just immediately, basically in one motion, draws the blue coat saber again, and in another just runs straight at Elogi, but has no chance of winning this fight as the other one rushes away.
So there's just one guy coming at me?
Yes, one guy coming at you. Yeah.
All right. It's like,
don't kill him, Elogi.
Why are they always like this? And I just shoot him. If he's gonna...
don't kill him, Elogi. Or do, I don't care. I have no
he probably not doing it.
This does give the other one a head start, though, the one he just called Oleg. And you, as you shoot him, you immediately hear, Taisha, you immediately hear a little ding ding.
We need to go. We need to go. Beacons, ding ding.
And you
Ariel,
rush away.
kill the other one.
close the door
Yeah,
and
sure.
we go.
Slams the door and starts to run.
We end the scene here. Somewhere in the ghost field, we see a dismembered finger twitch.
Sweet.
But we return the next day to, oh, well, soon after, maybe not even the next day. Moto,
Yeah.
you are on your way to your own, to do something.
To my man.
Oh,
To
your
my
man.
normal aged man.
Okay, that's what we're doing. All right. But first,
I don't know. I guess is that where you're leading me?
I'm not leading you anywhere. Like we're now moving to downtime.
Downtime. Okay.
By the way,
if
like
we're
a little,
doing
little mechanical thing in terms of what you get from this score. Well, you betrayed your employer, but you gained a vampire who is going to serve as what don't you have? You don't have a resolve trainer. And you don't have an insight trainer. And you know what? Ancient Vampire can be both. You have both now. You
yeah.
also get the last box of the steady upgrade because you now have suffered enough that you get the extra stress box upgrade.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, hey, look, technically that was worth 28 coins, what I just gave you. So
Sweet.
good payday. But your newly acquired vampire, Molto, as you leave Crumble Tower Court, looking corpse-like, but also almost statuesque as you leave, places one deathly cold hand on your equally cold shoulder.
Sure, we're both cold. Who cares?
Yeah.
It's just normal now.
Yeah, exactly. When you head out, be careful.
I try to make promises I can keep. And I'm really good at keeping promises.
Well, return. I am not sure the others, especially the two possessed ones, will have the mental fortitude to carry out what we need to do next. They are too erratic.
I understand. I will be back in time.
She grips you a little tighter. Return to me. We will have many, many plans to make.
I will look at her and I will go, sorry, you made this gay. You brought this on yourself. I was like being chill about it. I'm gonna go look at her and I'm gonna go, maybe forever isn't too bad.
It has everything, good or bad, that you could imagine. But with that,
I will return to you.
With that, she will let you go. And where do you go now?
I would like to do some downtime to reconnect to my humanity as I become gayer. There's a couple of people that we could play around with the return to humanity. Do you have a specific one that you want to do? If not, I'm gonna just hang out. I'm gonna go reach Sicarian first.
Oh, I have no preference, so you tell me.
Okay. I would like to use one of my downtime to hang out with my friend Carrion, as I don't know what he's doing right now.
He's stressed.
Yes.
You can indulge your vices together
Yeah.
if you so desire.
I would like to indulge my vices with my friend, my good buddy, Carrion.
When you return to Carrion's loft in Crumble Tower, you know Carrion's room to be sort of a divine place for him. And you know that it is usually has like the rugs on the wall and curtains and like a little kind of ritual mat. And as you enter, you see a number of new hanging slabs of meat from Ula that are beginning to fester.
Right.
And there are flies everywhere. You smell the room before you get in the room. And Carrion is not paying any attention right now, as he is deep in some kind of conversation with Diogenes.
I will knock to get some attention. I do not want to just burst into their conversation.
You do you open the door? The door's not locked.
I will knock.
Okay.
I can smell it, but I will not. And I could probably. I don't know how quiet the conversation is.
It's internal, so you can't hear anything.
I can't hear. So I will just knock to make sure.
And you just hear Carrion say, "Enter."
And I do.
And it's
like
disgusting.
A vampire.
Yeah, it's gross.
I've been to your place before, right? I've been to Carrion's place before, and it's nice.
You've been here before.
Cool. And I've known him to not be disgusting.
Yeah, this is like a level of like rot and
depression.
Decay. It's not depression. This seems ritual in a way that it is not. It is not slovenliness. It is
on purpose,
precision in a very specific way.
Right. Okay. I have an inkling of a worry. And as I've been trying to reconnect to my emotions, that usually means I should be really, really, really worried.
Why do you need to be worried?
You come out covered in blood. Not that different really from a lot of our stuff. Really. I've just never seen this before.
I haven't been able to do a full ritual with Diogenes since I've arrived in Crumble Tower.
Is this necessary then for the ritual? And points at all the disgusting stuff.
It is proof of our ephemerality. The idea that the flesh rots. That there are greater things in our lives than ourselves, than our corporeal existence.
You quickly hear Diogenes' voice in your head.
Welcomed.
He may know the parts. He may not know the purpose.
I see. Can I help you in any way?
Why do you care about helping me? I thought you don't have
Because you're my friend? I don't. But that doesn't change our past. And in my past, you are my friend. Therefore, you are still my friend.
We need to talk about the passenger.
Yes.
Taifsha doesn't seem to want it.
I can see why. Do you want it?
Possibly. There is a chance. Perhaps it could go into another vessel. We could steward it.
Control
But
it?
Taifsha wants to eliminate it. I cannot have that.
If it's removed from Taibsha, is she going to be okay?
It is unclear. Taifsha is doing this at the risk of her own life.
Will you be okay if you receive it?
I am doing this at the risk of my own life.
The Molto that was, he doesn't want both of you to die.
Why do you get to sacrifice?
I'm not saying I'm going to operate under the same beliefs as the Molto that was. I'm just telling you the Molto that was and his beliefs and his love for you.
Why do you care about Molto?
Because I'm here and I'm him. I like to pretend to be disconnected to him because the emotions are no longer there, but I am still him. He cares for you. So I care for you. It's smaller, weaker, but it's there.
I think you should care less.
Do you? Do you truly, Carrion? Do
Will
you
not be a
really think
world
I
to-
should? Wouldn't that mean you should care more because the world is ending?
No. It is the next step. Whether you are there or not, whether I am there or not, it only matters that it moves forward.
The purpose of sacrifice is you make that choice yourself. How did you feel when I sacrificed myself,
I
Carrion?
didn't care.
Really?
I don't care
Did
now.
you really not care? Because I remember the very words that you said when you first saw me. Do you remember?
Why don't you tell me?
You put a knife under my chin and said you do not appreciate people pretending to be your friends. That's not the type of person who does not care, Carrion. You can pretend to be emotionless, but I know how it really is to be emotionless.
Will you help me with the passenger or not?
That is a
And I think
conversation I want
that's-
to
That
continue
is-
at a different time.
That is where we will end this scene. Very quickly, Taifsha, the passenger that is being talked about elsewhere, is once again close to breaking through, but you have also learned much about this. And I think one of your downtime activities was going to be to train. So what do we see Taifsha do right now?
So with the train, I have to use one of the trainers, which would be the vampire, right? For
You can. If it's just getting a new special ability, you don't necessarily
Okay.
need a trainer, but you can
Okay.
definitely talk with the
No,
vampire.
I
So,
don't.
like,
I
depends
don't
on
want
you.
to do that.
Okay, good.
She's
We-
sweet.
Taibsha wants to call on some old friends. And so where we find Taibsha is not in her lab, not anywhere else in Crumble Tower. She's on top of the building, surrounded by crows, and just kind of has like a bag of little treats and trinkets, and she's just talking to them and just more postulating out loud than trying to have a conversation with them. And she's just taking little bits of bread and like mushrooms and stuff and just tossing them out, and they're all bebopping around just having a great time. A friend came to visit finally, and she's just, most people think death is instantaneous, but it's a process. It has a name. It's called the agonal phase, and it happens in 3 phases, and there's 2 that are reversible and 1 that you can't come back from. And she, like, as she's tossing, maybe one of them brings her like a little shiny thing, and she picks it up and thanks them. And she says, well, there's cellular death, and cellular death you can just cut off the bit that's dying, and we call that gangrene. And there's cardiac death, which is the heart, but you can make it come back either with a little electroplasm or some chest compressions. Brain death though, that's it's no coming back, and everything goes with it. And she unwraps some of her arm wraps to show a pawn tattooed on the inside of her arm. You can always see her bell, but the pawn is always covered. And she says, this goes off in brain death. Always there. Never get a chance to come back. But maybe I can take these things I feel and put them outside of myself. And there's like 2 crows that hop up on like her legs and 1 up on her shoulder. She just looks up, and then it just starts raining. And there's a rumble of thunder.
And in this rumble of thunder, we see Elogi. Perhaps even Taibsha sees Elogi leaving the place to go somewhere. Well, where is Elogi going?
So, Lord Scorlock is Elogi's landlord.
Oh yeah.
So Elogi is going home to talk to Howl and inform him that we're moving very, very quickly.
Howl lives there?
Yes. Sorry, I thought that I made that clear last time. That
I wasn't sure if he's permanently, like, I wasn't sure if he was a permanent fixture or if he just came over a lot, but sure. As you approach your place.
Just the U-Haul approach. Yeah.
As you approach your place, unfortunately, you don't quite get there before you are interrupted, cut off by, well, I'm going to let you tell us that. What kind of enforcers does the Church of the Ecstasy of the Flesh have? Who has your father betrayed by you once, and then a second time, as you also betrayed Lord Skurlock, sent after you? Who is coming for you this fine day, Elogi?
So, obviously the church doesn't just send over priests or brothers or sisters in full garb, but they do have a mix of individuals, mostly drawn from lay people, who, for the most part, wear churchly black, but in more plain clothes. But you know them distinctly because they wear the symbol of ecstasy, the symbol of the church, like on a beaded necklace around their neck, kind of like a rosary, a mm, a in appearance, but it is blood red, and and some of them will even get that particular mark tattooed on their hands, like upon the palm. So it's not readily visible, but when they need to show it, they do to let you know that this is serious, and you're probably not walking away.
Yeah, and as you approach the place that you and Howard inhabit, you do see, I mean, you have been in this life for a long time, so you do realize, although there are so many of them that it's very hard to just get away from them, several groups of them close in. There's one just walking over a bridge of one of the many canals. Another one coming to cut you off from the front. A smaller group coming out of a side alley. You don't see them, but you are aware that there will be more behind you. And then the first one just kind of just strokes his beard, revealing the mark on his hand. And you know that the vengeance of your father is now upon you. And that is where we're going to end the session for this week.
Oh boy.
Right as Video Ninja is giving up on me, so I'm not sure what's happening.
Timing.
Yeah, amazing timing. We're gonna try to do outros, but that may not really happen. So yeah, we're gonna come back next time for the last downtime, and that's going to be something. Starting with Elogi finally facing the vengeance of the church. And I'm going to popcorn it over to Prince immediately to do your outro, because your camera feed is still stable, at least.
All right, cool. Rare occurrence. I'm the most stable connection.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Prince, or Prince Infidel, if you are also terrified that your past will come back to haunt you. I am he, him. Today I've played Elogi, also he, him. You can find me as Prince Infidel a bunch of places on the internet, including here, and occasionally playing Elogi, occasionally doing other things. Who knows? And before I meet my horrific end, I will popcorn into someone else who nearly met their end. Andre.
Could have been almost anyone today.
Honestly, yeah. Hello, my name is Andre. My pronouns are he, they. I just played Carrion, whose pronouns are he, him. You can find me at Andre Vera Art and at my website, andrevera.art, where you can see my illustration portfolio, a bunch of actual plays I've been in, a few podcasts, and also some games I've designed. I will announce this here and now. In September, I will be taking over the time slot on Saturday for Find Out Productions to be running a City of Mist game that will also have another player here in it. And it will be called Smog and Mirage. So keep an eye out for some upcoming promotional posts about that in the coming weeks. Let's popcorn it over to that other player who's going to be in my game, Glaiza.
Who's muted?
Yeah, Glaiza, you're muted.
I am here, and my name is Glaiza. Shanya pronouns. Filipino applies to everything. Really, all I could ask for in regards to pronouns. I have been playing Multo, which honestly really expresses the fact that therapists also are depressed. So, I've tried, maybe your therapists are going through stuff as well and is really good at seeing when other people are going through stuff. I don't know what I'm talking about. But hey, I have played Multo and he's great. I will also be playing a character in Smog and Mirage. And I promise it won't be sad the way Multo is sad. It'll still be sad, but it's just gonna be like
Not the highest bar,
less
let's be
sad.
honest.
It's gonna be completely different sad. It's gonna be like it's still be gay though. It'll still be gay, I think. Anyway, today I was gay and sad. And you can find all of my other gay sad stuff by going to classicalglaiza.com, classicaladventures4.1, or just find me everywhere on the internet as Classical Glaiza. Speaking of gay, I'm gonna pass it off to Shiv.
I always love whatever segue I get to me. Hi, I'm Shiv, your friendly local death enthusiast. You learned about the agonal phase today through me. You're welcome. I could have gone on longer, but I knew we were pressed for time. So I play Taisha, the friendly local We Are Many, and going through it. I can be found everywhere online as Dr. Mobile's PhD, but you can also mostly find me here on Find Out Productions. And we have secret thing that I'm bringing a much healthier and happier golden retriever to that people fell in love with in polite society. So yeah, the Texan will ride again, and my quiet voice will stop hurting my throat, and then I can make it hurt in a different way by being a loud Texan. So, anyways, back to Janis.
Yeah. I will also be in Secret Thing, and I will be the worst character ever, possibly. If a certain mentor Lamia sees this, they might feel challenged when I say that I'm going to play the worst character, because that is usually Lamia's purview. But I'm going to try my best to be the worst. We will announce that very soon. We will also announce very soon Trophy Dark one-shot that is going to happen in pretty much exactly, well, it's going to happen Friday in 2 weeks. And apart from that, well, everything else I will do in the near future here is going to be ending this story in a way that I think is going to be narratively very satisfying. Will all the characters be satisfied? No, maybe one of them, hopefully. We'll see. But we have 2 sessions left, probably, until this is all over. There's a lot to do. So see you again next week for the pre-finale of The Revenants. See you then.
Bye.
And thanks for watching.
Bye.
Goodbye.